the entrance of the Lebuh King. That means I am going to walk on the other side and continue recording. Since GeorgeTown and Penang State was under the British, they have named some roads with the English name. So like I just shown you Lebuh Light. If you come here, it says I love Penang. Any tourists come here, they normally stand and take the video about photos and videos about this, about the like symbols like this. And if you see on the right hand side, it says the chambers, chambers, and this is an old building as well. You can see from the architecture and color. This is the old building, but it has got the subway in it. If you zoom in, you can see subway here. So even the old building, the ground floor has been modernized, and the foreign companies have opened their restaurants and things. If you see right in front of it, in this park, this is a park in front of the Esplanade and Town Hall, and you can see decoration structure has been made. If you know about Chinese New Year, every year they say of an animal, like year of the pig, year of the rabbit, year of the rat, like that. This year is the year of the rabbit, so they have made some structures of rabbit, some rabbit dolls, and they have built this structure using bamboo. If you see here, it's a Penang Chinese Chamber of Commerce, and I am going to walk, and here see there is another what to call British building, but it doesn't look like it's in use. So I'm going to zoom and show you this one for a while, for quickly. So see this one. This seems is not in use. And other thing, I had to keep walking and show you. You can see the colonial past in this place. In the left is a Esplanade Park. I will walk nearby and show you. It's a Esplanade Park. It's a heritage, cultural, food and festival. You here see Esplanade Park. I think this park belongs to the Esplanade building. And you can see in the right hand side some other what I call colonial buildings. If you see on the right hand side, there's another colonial building. Unlike the building I showed earlier, this looks like it's been modernized, and maybe it is in use because it's Sunday today. That's why there aren't any official works going on today. I am walking towards the what to call GeorgeTown clock tower, where in front of which I started this video. I'm going to walk and show you near that area. See this colonial building. Next to that is another colonial building is here. If you see the front building, it's not like a colonial architecture. It's a new building. If you see, it's a Penang Malay Chambers of Commerce. Earlier I showed a building. It was Malay Chinese Chamber of Commerce. So I honestly started this video from here. It is in front of the Penang clock tower. If I hadn't told that earlier, the height of this clock tower is 60 feet. It was built to commemorate the Queen Victoria's 60 years in reign, means 60 years in rule. So that's the reason for that. It was built for 60 feet high. And in front of it another, you can see the colonial building, but this is also a colonial building, but it don't look like it is in use. This is a colonial building. If you see in Georgetown, you can see structures like this. For example, it's like a telephone booth structure, but they are what you call with books, so anyone can. I think while waiting for the bus, they can read, or maybe they take it and go and read it and bring it back and leave it. If you see, it is in different languages like Saya, Pulau Penang in Malay, English. Sorry, one sec. This is in Arabic, Chinese. I don't know which language is it, and this is Tamil. So they are. If you see, this is one of the colonial building, and I'm going to see there is a cycle rickshaw here. And if you come here, there are information about the structures and everything is here. This is called Beach Road, and they have put information about the buildings nearby. Beach Street, Beach Street. If you see, this building doesn't look like a colonial building, but it's a modern building. And HSBC is there. It's a Hong Kong Shanghai Bank Corporation. I think this may be the headquarters of the Penang State. I hope so. I think maybe the headquarters of the Penang State. And if you see here, this is another British building. You can see from the structure, architecture. And since Penang was under the British, they named the roads with the English name, like the Lebuh Downing Street. Everybody know about the Downing Street. It's the number 10 Downing Street. It's the resident of the British Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. So that's where that one. And if you see here, there is another colonial architecture building is here. I think it's better to walk and show you the buildings here. So when you come to Georgetown, Penang, you will feel like you have gone to another century. You can see on the right is the colonial British building, and this is a British building as well. And if you see this another British building, it's now is a Bank of China building. Bank of China. And if you see, this building is the tourism information center. From here where I got the maps about the Georgetown and like that. Earlier when I was showing the Little India, I saw a photo from my mobile, because I took one map and I lost it. So that luckily before losing it, I had a photo. So that's why I was showing. But later I got that map from the road. So what happened is, I will scan it and upload that with this video, edit with this video. If you see on the front, is another building. So it says White Ways Arcade. You can see in the, if you go to in the central London area, there are some markets. You will see architectures like this. If you see here, this is a one. And before going, I like to go into this road to show some other old architectures. See, definitely this is called Bishop, Lebuh Bishop, Bishop Street. And you can see the old architectures here. If you see here, this another colonial building in this one, and another one in the right in front of it. Earlier when I was coming, I saw this what to call flag or something. I don't know the exact word because English is my second language. So if you see here, it is information about Lebuh Bishop Street, and it has been written in 4 languages. Lebuh Bishop in Malay, Bishop Street in English and Chinese, and Bishop it is in Tamil. So it is written about the information about the buildings and this road. So if you see here, this is another. The reason I came is to show the old buildings, colonial and the another century buildings. I am going to walk back and continue showing the other places. You see this colonial architecture. See, even though it's building, I think it has been used as a restaurant or something, rather than left it to decay or derelict. It's been used as a restaurant something. If you see on the right hand side, this is the one I was showing. It's a Whiteways arcade. You can see these kind of structures and buildings when you go to central London. It's and mainly in the central London markets. If you see these ones, and if you see the board is in so many languages. It's Chinese, Nalvarao mean welcome in Tamil, Salamat Datang in Malay, welcome in English, and so many languages. So this arcade reminds you of markets in central London, some like 100, 200 years old markets. Mom, Nandri. This says what to call Lebuh Gereja, and it is written in Tamil as Search Road. I think Gereja means search in what to call search for what to call in Malay. Because it is written in Tamil, that's why I know it. This is the what to call Church Road. Even if you see this road, also some colonial buildings are here. Apart from colonial, that like another century buildings also here. Like you will feel like you are in another century when you come to this country, this place, GeorgeTown. Let me walk into the other side of this road and show you something. Earlier I was showing some structures like this. Here also it is written in English and Tamil language. Here you can say search Saint God. Here you say get Lebuh Gereja. That means Lebuh is the street, so search street get. And in front of it another place called India House. And its information have been written in different language. This is this says Gebu Gat Search God. And there's a old colonial building which has been converted into a hotel. I'm going to walk and show you. Walking in the road that what that search baguette or something like that. This is definitely an old British colonial building, but rather than left it into decay, it has been modernized and converted into a hotel. I am going to walk and show you that hotel in a minute. If you come here, I am entering the front of this hotel. You see Prestige. The hotel's name is Prestige. I am going to walk further and show you some more. See, rather than left to decay, this has been converted into a hotel, modernized and converted into a hotel. This is the rest of that hotel, and in front of it this is another century building, but it has been left it into decay. But other buildings have been modernized and converted into hotel, like this one has been converted into a hotel called the Prestige. When I go to this area, right in front of it there is a British structure. Let me zoom and show you. It says Search Street Pier. Let me zoom and show you. You can see it was built in 1897 and it's a Search Street Pier. I'm going to walk further and show you. See this. I think they are going to do. No, it's not. It don't seem to be doing any renovation work. It doesn't seem they are doing any renovation work here, but it's looks like it's been there for a long time. And if you see on the left, it is a Tanjong City Marina Penang. Let me zoom. You see Tanjong City Marina Penang. Let me walk further and show you something. See, even this one doesn't look like they are doing any renovation, but it has been covered. I have already shown many what to call colonial buildings and old buildings. I hope you would have enjoyed this video. Before finishing this video, I must say thank you to every single one who have already subscribed my YouTube channel. Those who haven't already subscribed, I kindly and humbly requesting you to support me by subscribing my channel. Your subscription is very much important for me to develop my channel. So thank you very much.